Is this the smallest alleyway in Chicago? And do we need to take it? I think we do. Okay. Okay. I feel like this is the type of weird stuff that only exists in a big city. All right, friends, I got another fun Lakeview walking tour for you guys today. We did volume 1 a couple weeks ago. It's time for volume 2. That's right, we've got another fun day of Mediterranean spots. We're gonna be eating what I think is the best chicken shawarma in the entire city of Chicago. Then I'm gonna take you guys to some fast food Mediterranean before we finish it off at a high-end Kurdish spot. And just a heads up for you guys, if you're not subscribed, you might want to, because next week I'm taking you guys to the most insane Christmas bar in the entire city of Chicago. But today's about Mediterranean food, so let's get into it. Alright guys, we are at the first spot of the day, Shawarma and Grill. Excited to take you in here. You guys know how much I love shawarma. Let's go in and see what it's all about, huh? Okay guys, look at this. Does this not look amazing? We got a chicken shawarma here. I'm so excited to get into it. Let's take a bite. Oh my God, you guys have no idea. All right, holy smokes. This is the best seasoned chicken shawarma I think I've ever had. I gotta get another bite. Wow, I don't know what they're doing, but this is seasoned to perfection. Okay, it's a simple shawarma too. Just chicken shaved right off the spit, put on the flat grill. And you got the tortilla, all they're putting on there is that chicken. And then there's like a cucumber, tomato, onion thing they throw on there. And then like, it seems like some pickles and then there's special sauce and that's it. You guys, if you're a shawarma fan, you gotta try this. And you guys know, I lived over in Germany for 2 years and became a shawarma fanatic. For an American, I've had my fair share of shawarmas. This is really good. Also, they got these seasoned up fries. Very delicious. Okay, so Shawarma Grill's at 438 West Diversey. Super, super, super close to the lake. It's close to this intersection of a bunch of major streets, Clark Street, Broadway, and Diversey. All meet. It's this like vibrant, fun area. And this is just east of that on Diversey. It's only been open 9 months. I remember there was like a burger joint in here before this that was like, I just remember they had the chipmunks were like their logo. I don't know how they got away with that, but I'll gladly take a good shawarma over that. This is delicious. It's a cute little spot, intimate, feels super authentic, and super like quick eating. This is a great like come and grab and go, or if you want like a quick bite where you don't want to like have a whole sit down thing with the waiter, like that's this type of place. It's phenomenal. So also, this is kind of cool, anything you get on this menu, if you get a shawarma and fried, it comes with a free drink. So that's some good info for you. But we got a full day of Mediterranean and Middle Eastern food coming our way. So let's get cruising to the next spot. I Dream of Falafel. I know I just left the last place, but I had to tell you guys, this building right here, this is the Brewster building. I know this from the Chicago Architecture open house. That building right there is where they filmed Chucky at. I've been in and done a little tour. It's really interesting. They got these like glass cube, like those glass cube walls you would see in bathrooms back in like the 90s. That's what their floors are. I don't know. I just remember being fascinated by that spot. But yeah, Chucky was filmed there, Brewster building. Little Chicago fun fact for you. All right, let's keep going to I Dream of Falafel.
right, guys, we are at the second spot of the day. I dream of falafel. 10 locations in Chicago. I'm excited to show you what they're all about. Let's cruise on it. Oh my God, guys. We've got another shawarma wrap. Let's try it. It's really good. Okay, so I Dream of Falafel, 851 North Belmont. We're literally right next to Annoyance Theater. If you're ever there for like beers or a show, pop down and get some of this. It's kind of like shawarma Mediterranean meets Subway. Kind of build your own wrap, build your own bowls. Their whole thing is like having fresh organic ingredients is like a big part of their whole culture and everything here. Yeah, and it's pretty good. So the website says there's 10 locations, but talking to the general manager, it sounds like there's only maybe 5 or 6 locations right now. Really cool thing about this place, they've got salt burger and fries in here. Having reviewed that for number 6 with cheese, that is one of the best cheap burgers you can get in the city for sure. Huge fan of salt burger and fries. And you know what? Actually, now that I'm looking around at this space, this is less the Subway, more Chipotle. This is like a real Chipotle meets Mediterranean, Middle Eastern food vibe. At least that's the vibe I'm getting here. And really cool that there's 3 different establishments in here. Not only is there the I Dream of Falafel and salt burger and fries back there, but up here, they have the Drip Dessert Lounge. So 3 different restaurants all inside this one. So, kind of cool. And this strip is like one of the most undefeated strips in Chicago. The Belmont between Clark and Sheffield, where you've got Annoyance Theater, Boppin' Grill, Pedestrian Coffee, Reckless Records, Slice Pizza Shop, all on this strip right here. And it's all kind of because at the end of the block here is the Red and Brown Line Belmont stop. So that's why these businesses are able to flourish on this little strip. It's just fantastic. Like I told you guys, we have a full day of eating Mediterranean and Middle Eastern food, and I think I've saved the best for last because we're heading to a fine dining establishment, Gundy's. We're gonna get some awesome Turkish food. I've never had it, but I've heard really good things. I'm excited to take you guys there and show you another great spot in Lakeview. Let's cruise. Hold on. Is this the smallest alleyway in Chicago, and do we need to take it? I think we do. Okay. Well, if I ever need to do voiceover, this is a nice quiet spot to do it. I feel like this is the type of weird stuff that only exists in a big city. What the hell? All right, anyways, back to getting to Gundy's, huh? All right, guys, the last spot, Gundy's. This is gonna be amazing. I just already know it. Let's pop in and see what they got. Okay, I just got to Gundy's. This place is already awesome. Look what they brought me. Well, first off, I'll tell you, I'm getting the stuffed chicken. But look what they brought me while I'm waiting. It's almost like an espresso, but their version of it, essentially, is what it explained to me. If you want a coffee boost, this is it. I'm so excited to try this. You guys know I've been on a total espresso kick lately, too. This dishware is so nice. All right, let's give this a try. Oh, that's delicious. It's definitely it's definitely giving very similar vibes of like that bitter taste that you get with espressos, which takes some getting used to. I used to not be a fan of them until I realized how much I love the energy that I get from them. I knew this place was gonna like it. They're gonna go off. So they're bringing me a little appetizer sampler. Then I'm getting the stuffed chicken, and they're gonna bring me out a little dessert thing to try. And I tried telling them, I was like, I've already ate a bunch today, I'm gonna be so full, but they insisted, and I can't resist. So we got a lot of eating to do. All right, let's finish this espresso. This is so adorable. I love this. And this is Turkish coffee? Yes. They also have Kurdish coffee here, but this is the Turkish coffee. This is one of those coffees where at the bottom it tells the future.
Yeah, of course.
With like the grinds, right?
Or the pasta.
Or the pasta too. I didn't know that. Okay, let's see what we got.
So when you're done with our Turkish coffee, you can just, but you have to make sure about definitely be done. It should be not wet, by the way. And then you just close this and can just mix, and you follow up, and then you leave it for a bit dry.
Okay,
and
cool.
if you have the ring, you can just leave it on the top.
Ah, all right. So my wedding ring?
Yes, absolutely, why not?
All right, it could be any ring though.
Yes. So if you put your wedding ring,
okay. So this is gonna tell the future of my marriage. All right, let's see. Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right, now we're just waiting for that to dry and we're gonna see my future. Guys, are you kidding me with this? I mean, come on. Okay, I gotta tell you guys what this stuffed chicken's all about. Okay, so in the stuffed chicken, we've got obviously the chicken breast stuffed with spinach and goat cheese, spicy Kurdish cream sauce, and then on top of rice and roasted veggies. Get real. I'm so excited to try this. Okay, guys, some Kurdish stuffed chicken. Oh man, that cream sauce, oh my God. Also, do you guys notice there's a flour on there and it's edible? This cream sauce that is on top of it and like in the whole bowl surrounding it is unbelievable, guys. Okay, this bite's got a lot of spinach and the goat cheese, so. I just love a good creamy sauce, man. It's so delicious. It's like rich, but not too rich. Like all the flavors are balanced perfectly. This is really good. Okay, some information about this place. This is Chicago's only Kurdish restaurant. The executive chef, Juan Gonzalez, he's all about bringing in like local farmed goods into the kitchen. So it's like a lot of resourcing from like local spots and local farmers, which I think is awesome. Anytime you're using really fresh ingredients, like that's how you get the good stuff anyway. So I wasn't super familiar with Kurdish food, but like reading up on it, it's in the same world as like Mediterranean, Middle Eastern food, but spicier, which obviously I'm here for. There's a reason I have 2 hot sauces. I gotta get another bite of this though. This is so good. So good. So Gundy's at 2909 Clark Street. I actually remember when this was opening up. I don't know if I was still, I used to live right around the corner here at Orchard and Clark. I don't know if I was still living here when this opened up, but I definitely remember this joining the neighborhood, and it's like, what a pleasure to have this here. Some awesome Kurdish food right on Clark Street. All right guys, we're finishing off with this dessert sampler, which is insane. Also, I got some Kurdish coffee in this. This is the most ornate, beautiful, like drinkware that I've gotten out of both of these coffees. Unbelievable. Let me try this real quick. Oh my God, that is delicious. It's roasted cypress turpentine. Wow, it's like thicker and has like kind of a nutty flavor to it. It's really good. But we gotta get to this dessert. It's beautiful. Another one that's decorated in flower petals, which I love. And then everything on here is just crazy. We got rice pudding, we've got Kurdish baklava, we've got cookies, we've got dark chocolate cake, and then we've got a milk pudding. And the cookies too are Kurdish cookies, so I can't eat too much more, so I'm gonna only have 1 bite of these, but I have to try. I'm a huge, growing up in Toledo, I've just mentioned this recently in a Toledo video, but we had a huge Mediterranean and Middle Eastern population in Toledo for whatever reason. I don't know if it's, well, Dearborn, Michigan's one of the biggest populations outside of the Middle East that has Middle East and Mediterranean people in it, so I think that kind of trickled down to the Toledo area. But anyways, all that to say that I grew up eating baklava. It's one of my favorite things in the universe. I've never had Kurdish baklava, so I'm very excited for it. It's more, as you probably saw in the B-roll, rather than the layered baklava, we've got like a rolled baklava, so look at that. All right, let's try this. Oh my God, it is so good. And there's no sugars. It's like sweet, but it's all coming from natural places. Wow. Unbelievable. Guys, I think we've covered the full spectrum, and all in Lakeview East. We've gone from like Mediterranean, Middle Eastern spots that are like more for quick bites, like shawarma, pop in, grab a bite. The I Dream of Falafel, which is more of like a Chipotle style, kind of almost a fast food. And then this, like a really nice, like you want to have a sit down dinner. Come get some Kurdish food. And I love that it's the only Kurdish spot in Chicago, right here at Lakeview East. All right, thanks for coming along on the journey. I'm sure I got something fun for you guys next week. Can't wait to show you. Peace.
So first thing I just saw here is just one tiger.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
There is your spirit animals, and also there is your characteristics. So it's strong.
Oh, okay. I like that. Are you sucking up to me?
No.